In this lecture, let's draw the cave with a new tile map. This step is entirely optional. However, it'll give us an opportunity to practice drawing tile maps. Before getting started, let's explore the tiles available to us. In the Game Assets/Terrain directory, search for a model called Stone Grass Tile. For the third tile map, we're going to use this model. It should help the cave stand out. Here's an exercise for you. Create a third tile map. This tile map should position blocks above the second tile map. Therefore, the offset of the Y position should be 2. Before drawing the tiles onto the tile map, this block should be converted into a prefab. In addition, there's a tile called Stone Cave Tile. This tile should act as the cave entrance. I want you to add this tile to the third tile map. As for the location of the tiles, they should be positioned near the cave placeholder. I'm going to zoom the scene to this location. Add the tiles around this location. I wouldn't add too many tiles, just enough tiles for the cave's entrance. In future lectures, we're going to be adding more objects to the scene. You should leave room for other objects. Alright, pause the video and good luck. Welcome back. Hopefully, you were able to add the cave's entrance. If not, let's try adding the entrance together. First, let's create prefabs from the models. Drag the Stone Grass Tile model to the hierarchy. Reset the transform component. Do the same for the Stone Cave Tile. Next, drag both objects into the Tiles folder to create prefabs. Lastly, delete the models from the hierarchy. The tiles are ready. We can proceed to create the tile map. In the hierarchy, right-click on the Terrain Grid Game object. Don't click in another area. Otherwise, the tile map will be created in the wrong location. Let's select the 2D Object Tile Map Rectangular option. Next, let's rename the new tile map to Ground 2 Tile Map. Lastly, the transform component should be updated. The tiles should be drawn above the first ground. Therefore, the Y position should be set to 2. Almost done. The last step is to draw the tiles. Switch over to the Tile Palette window. Set the Active Tile Map option to Ground 2 Tile Map. Next, change the brush to Game Object. Afterward, drag the Stone Grass Tile prefab into the Game Object input. Before drawing, the offset input should have values of 0. Otherwise, the offset will affect the position of the tile. After performing those steps, turn on the brush. I'm going to draw these tiles in the top right corner. The size of the tile map will be 2 by 4. On the bottom row, I'm leaving an empty space. This tile will be occupied by the cave tile. Let's try switching to the cave tile. Drag the cave prefab over to the Game Object input. Next, draw the cave entrance into the missing spot. Great, we're finished. Let's move around the scene to verify the tiles are positioned correctly. Everything came out great except for the cave. The entrance is not showing. The reason is simple. It's rotated incorrectly. We can fix this issue by manually rotating the object. Switch over to the Select tool. After switching to this tool, select the cave tile. Under the Inspector panel, let's adjust the transform data. Set the Y rotation to 180. That should fix our issue. Great! The cave entrance has been created. In a future lecture, this cave will be functional. Players will be able to walk into the cave to move on to the next level. I know I flew through the lecture. These steps shouldn't be new to you. If you were confused by what we did, check out the earlier lectures for a refresher on drawing tiles. Before ending this lecture, we can safely remove the cave placeholder. It's not necessary anymore. With the addition of the cave, the placeholder has become redundant. Delete it from the hierarchy. In the next lecture, let's keep working on the map.